Hey, what's going on, guys? Coming at you with a combo tutorial video, and today I'll be showing you guys a 2-card combo involving Gem Knights that results in a 9,000 burn damage OTK, and the only 2 cards you need are a Brilliant Fusion and any Gem Knight monster or Gem Armadillo. So to start off the combo, we'll go ahead and activate Brilliant Fusion, sending any Gem Knight monster plus a Block Dragon from our deck to the grave to fusion summon a Gem Knight Zirconia. Next, we'll go ahead and normal summon our Gem Knight monster. Keep in mind, if this is Gem Armadillo, you can go ahead and normal summon that, activate the effect, and add any Gem Knight monster from deck to hand. Doesn't actually matter which one. Next, we'll go ahead and link these 2 Gem Knights away for the new Gem Knight Phantom Quartz. On link summon, its effect will activate to add any Gem Knight card from our deck to our hand, which in this case will be a Gem Knight Fusion. Next, we'll go ahead and banish our 3 other rock monsters from the graveyard to special summon Block Dragon. Do keep in mind, if you had Gem Armadillo instead of any other Gem Knight monster, you would banish the 2 other Gem Knight monsters in grave, plus the one you added off of the Gem Armadillo, so that you would have 3 banished Gem Knight monsters for the Phantom Quartz part of the play that's going to happen here next. So do keep that in mind. That's really the only difference with Gem Armadillo. Next, we'll go ahead and activate Phantom Quartz's effect, its secondary effect. By paying 1,000 life points, we can fusion summon a Gem Knight monster from our extra deck using materials that are in our possession, in the graveyard, or banished, and then shuffle those materials back into the deck for the fusion summon. So we'll actually go ahead and shuffle back all 3 of the Gem Knight monsters that we just banished for Block Dragon to fusion summon a Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond in this zone here, pointing with Phantom Quartz. It is very important that you summon a Lady Brilliant Diamond here and don't just skip right away to Master Diamond, because you do need an extra fusion monster in the graveyard for the Crystal Rose effect that'll come into play later. Next, we'll go ahead and activate Lady Brilliant Diamond's effect, attributing herself to special summon any Gem Knight monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So with that effect, we'll go ahead and summon Master Diamond in this zone over here. It's very important that you summon in this zone over here and not in this zone, because when you link these 2 away, you'll be linking over here, which will still leave you the 2 extra monster zones free instead of just 1. So next, speaking of linking, we'll go ahead and link away the Phantom Quartz and the Block Dragon for either Decode Talker or Mrs. Radiant. In this case, we'll go ahead and go for Mrs. Radiant, again, in this zone over here, not over here. So that will trigger Block Dragon's effect. If it's sent to graveyard by any means, we can add up to 3 rock monsters whose total levels add up to exactly 8. So for this effect, we'll go ahead and add a Gem Knight Lapis, a Gem Knight Obsidian, and a Crystal Rose. We have level 3, a level 3, and a level 2, which all add up to exactly level 8. So those are now in our hand. Next, we'll go ahead and activate Gem Knight Fusion, sending Gem Knight Obsidian plus Gem Knight Lapis to fusion summon a Gem Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli. That will trigger Obsidian's effect, since it was sent from hand to graveyard, to special summon the Lapis back from the graveyard. The important thing is that you don't summon it in a zone pointing to Mrs. Radiant, so we'll go ahead and summon it right here. Next, we'll go ahead and activate Gem Knight Fusion's graveyard effect, which is not once per turn, of course, which is why it's busted. We'll go ahead and banish any Gem Knight monster. The only one you can't banish is Lady Brilliant Diamond, because again, you'll need that for the Crystal Rose effect later. So we'll go ahead and banish the Phantom Quartz to add back the Gem Knight Fusion to our hand. And of course, those are all still in the graveyard. Next, we'll go ahead and activate Gem Knight Fusion, sending Crystal Rose and... Crystal Rose and the Gem Knight Lapis. Yeah, that's right. Crystal Rose and Gem Knight Lapis to fusion summon either Gem Knight Seraph Knight or the Gem Knight Zirconia that we shuffle back into our extra deck with the Phantom Quartz effect. But for this example, we'll go ahead and summon Seraph Knight, which can definitely be useful if you have other normal summonable monsters in your hand, other than the 1 Gem Knight monster we started with. So next, we'll go ahead and activate Crystal Rose's effect by banishing a fusion monster from our graveyard, which in this case will be Lady Brilliant Diamond. We can go ahead and summon her back from the graveyard. Do keep in mind this effect is only once per turn. So we'll go ahead and summon Crystal Rose over here. We'll go ahead and activate Crystal Rose's on-field effect. We can send a Gem Knight monster from deck to grave to have it copy its effect, or not its effect, to have it copy its name until the end of the turn. So basically it becomes a Gem Knight for any of your fusion summons later in turn. So with that Crystal Rose effect, we'll go ahead and send Gem Knight Lazuli, which will trigger Lazuli's effect to add back Lapis. Next, because we can, we'll go ahead. Yeah, we definitely can at this point. We'll go ahead and activate Gem Knight Fusion's Graveyard effect, banishing the Gem Knight Lazuli to add back Gem Knight Fusion to our hand. Next, we'll go ahead and activate Gem Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli's effect. We can send a Gem Knight monster from our main deck or extra deck to the graveyard to burn for 500 damage times the amount of special summon monsters we have on the board, or on either side of the board, actually. So we'll go ahead and use this effect to send another copy of Lady Lapis Lazuli to burn for 2,500, and it's 500 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 special summon monsters. Next, we'll go ahead and activate this Master Diamonds effect that's been sitting over here the whole time. We'll go ahead and banish any level 7 or lower Gem Knight monster from the grave to have it copy its effect for the turn. So in this case, we'll banish the Lady Lapis Lazuli so that Master Diamond can copy its effect. Next, we'll go ahead and activate that newly copied Lady Lapis Lazuli effect, sending the third copy of Lady Lapis Lazuli from the extra deck to burn for another 2,500. So at this point, we have burned for 5,000 damage. Next, we'll go ahead and use Gem Knight Fusion using our Lapis, our Lady Lapis Lazuli, and either the Crystal Rose or the Seraph Knight. Doesn't really matter that much, but in this case, we'll go ahead and use the Seraph Knight to fusion summon for a second copy of Gem Knight Master Diamond. And we have plenty of rock monsters in the grave, so I believe at this point we can actually go ahead, we can go ahead and banish 3 rock monsters to bring back our Block Dragon. Yeah, I believe we should have enough here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Well, no, because we would still need a... we can still do that. So we will actually go ahead and banish all 3 of our other Gem Knight monsters other than the Lady Lapis Lazulis that are in grave to special summon the Block Dragon back from our graveyard over in this zone here. So next we can activate this Master Diamonds effect, banishing one of the 2 Lady Lapis Lazulis in our graveyard to have its copy its effect for the turn, and then use that newly copied Lady Lapis Lazuli effect to send any Gem Knight from deck to grave, doesn't really matter, to burn for another 5, 10, 15, 20, 2,500 damage. That's 7,500 right there. And then finally we can go ahead and use the Gem Knight Fusion effect for the last time, banishing the Gem Knight we just sent off the Lady Lapis Lazuli effect, in this case Lazuli, to add back the Gem Knight Fusion. And then at this point, we'll go ahead and activate Gem Knight Fusion, sending, let's see, we'll definitely send Crystal Rose, since it counts as a Gem Knight monster, plus Master Diamond, and then plus the other copy of Master Diamond. So there's our 3 Gem Knight monsters right there. Again, Crystal Rose counts as a Gem Knight monster for the rest of the turn, to summon our third and final Gem Knight Master Diamond. So we can go ahead and activate that Master Diamond effect, again sending any Gem Knight from our deck to grave or extra deck to grave, doesn't really matter, to burn for the last 5, 10, 1,500 damage. And if you add up the totals, it's 25 plus 25 is 5,000, plus another 25 is 75, and then plus the final 15 is a total of 9,000 burn damage, which is enough for game. So that is it for this combo tutorial video. It was very hard to do with just one hand holding the camera on the other hand, but we managed to pull it off. So remember guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, especially involving Gem Knights and all their nutty FTK combos, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, and I will work out my arm strength to be able to pull that off again. So again, remember guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.